There. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Sean.
I'm Agnes.
Agnes.
Hi, good morning, Agnes.
This is
I'm
Jer.
Jer. Nice to meet you.
So,
Welcome to my mom's home, and we will show you a bit of our sewing today. I'm a seamstress. My mom taught me how to sew, and then also have my daughter here. So
okay.
So it's 3 generations.
That's right.
Wow.
Great. Let's go.
All right.
come on in.
Thank you. Oh, wow. This is beautiful.
Hi, afternoon. So this is some of the quilts that we got together to show you. This is my own cropping, so not me myself.
I actually have one of these in blue at my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you bought it from her.
I think so. My mom absolutely loves it.
Okay. Yeah, I myself don't do quilts that often. I enjoy more of dresses than quilts. So
So you do dresses too?
yeah, this is what I have here. This is clothes that I made.
Wow, these looks like came from a store. Yeah? True?
Very professional, of course, and stylish.
Yeah, so I have 2 teenage daughters. Some of these are for my daughters, and some are for myself. So
Oh, so do you just look at designs or think about what you want and then make
yeah,
it?
it's basically brainstorming or looking at what people have, and then I try to copy or I convert
Do
them
you
to
give
my
it your own
style.
twist?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Jer, look how pretty this.
That is beautiful, and you know it looks like it could fit me.
Give me
I
back.
think that's why you put
Give me
you
back.
picked it out.
And why I brought this dress is because this is something that I bought. We still buy lots of clothes, but then if I buy something that doesn't fit my style that I like, or if it doesn't fit right, then I
Alter it.
fix it up
alter
like
it.
we wanted. So this top was a bit too tight for my daughter that was on the skirt, so I just pulled the top off and put a new top on there. So now she's in this dress.
This is every girl's dream because you know sometimes you buy clothes or they don't fit right, so you don't buy them, and then you end up missing out. Or you have to take it to a seamstress. But here, just bring it home, and maybe even you can do it yourself.
That's right. So when I made this dress, I really wanted a belt with it, but I didn't find the blue belt that I like. So I just bought shoelaces that have to
Really?
and I made my own belt.
This is so pretty.
Accessories to
Yeah,
go with the dress.
and that is such a good idea because it could easily work for hats too. You're very creative because I
the
would have
dress
never
that
thought
I'm
of
wearing, I also made myself.
Oh,
My husband
And-
always liked the jean dresses with the buttons all the way to the bottom. So I just bought the material and made it myself.
that's so cool. I wish I could sew like. I really do. I tried when I was younger and I completely failed at it. And I heard you make t-shirts as well?
Yeah, I made t-shirts. I actually didn't bring a t-shirt, but this is stretchy material like a t-shirt would be. So
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and it's very like cool and nice fabric, so soft. Just like a t-shirt. Do you make jeans as well?
I have never sewn pants myself. My mom, she made all my brothers and my dad's pants when I was young.
So I hear your daughter sews too.
Yes,
Can we
she
meet
did.
her?
Yes, you can meet her.
Oh, perfect.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm Sean.
I'm Amanda.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Jer. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I heard something earlier from someone said that you traditionally would sew your own wedding dress. Is that true?
That's right. I sewed my own
Really?
dress.
You did?
Really?
I was 18 when I got married, and I sewed my own dress.
Wow, I hear it's over there. Can I see it?
This is it.
Wow. So
That's
Amanda,
so
when you get
special.
married, you have to sew your dress?
I don't know.
Or
Still a couple of years.
mom is gonna sew it for you?
Yes, probably mom will do it.
This is beautiful.
And how old are you?
15.
When did you start sewing?
I don't know. She would know better than me.
Well, fairly young, maybe 7 or 8 at least.
Oh, wow.
You enjoy it?
Yes.
And how many pieces have you made? Do you get creative with your clothing?
I'm not sure what that means, I guess. I mean, I sew basically dresses for little girls because I have a short attention span, so I sew
Oh,
smaller
okay.
dresses because bigger ones they take too long.
Yeah.
Lose interest.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
And what I do, we keep scraps together from dresses that I've sewn, and when we, leftovers, I tell her, you can make whatever you want, and this is what she comes up with.
So do you sell the clothing?
No,
You just
give it
for
away.
family and friends?
She has sometimes just give it to the self-help center that's in town.
Yes.
So I tell her, you can sew dresses from the scraps, and then we give them away, or she gives them to her little cousins, or...
Yeah, and they're very
You're a good
well
cousin.
done. Yes.
I don't have cousins like that. Your cousin never give you anything?
Not hand-sewn clothing. And how long would it take to finish, like, let's say, this piece, since you said you have a short attention span?
Well, I
'Cause
don't know.
this looks-
I started sewing that this week, right? And so
And it looks almost finished, like it
Yeah,
has
you
the
get the-
sleeves and
put
everything.
the skirt together and put it on there, and then done. But I wouldn't really know how long it usually takes. I guess I sew a little bit now, a little bit then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like your hobby.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I try to teach her to do a nice job, so sometimes she has to redo it. So
Oh,
back a little
goodness.
bit.
That's where the attention span comes in.
Well, then I get to take mine off the sewing machine for a bit and put it in another.
Can you show me how to sew? Please? Aha!
Put her on the spot.
What do you want?
You have to finish this. Remember, it's not finished. You have to add something to it. I don't know.
Alright,
I
so
don't know.
I have to put a dart in the back, like this one, the one here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I just sew a small seam, and that will make it fit better on the back. I tried it earlier and I had to take it out because it didn't work.
Because mommy said it wasn't perfect.
No, because I already knew if I showed it, then she would do.
Yeah, you're smart.
And I fold it over backwards so that it's in the middle. And I want to sew to there. So I started here. I hope I'm doing it right now. And I know I want to sew it to here and make it a little bit slanted. So there.
There we go.
Maybe you should do this next scene so you can see it starts to become a dress.
Okay. As you can see, I use this to back it up so that it doesn't.
Unravel.
Yes.
Agnes, I'm seeing a beautiful little sweater here, and you mentioned that your mom knitted it for you when
Yes.
you were younger.
That's right. I imagine I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, just starting school, and I still remember that she made it for me.
Wow, so can we meet your mom? Because
Yes.
that would make 3 generations
That's
who
right.
are
Do
in
you
the
wanna come
business.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jer.
I'm Norma.
Nice to meet you, Norma.
Hi, Sean. Nice to
My
meet you.
husband's name is Norman.
Norman and
Oh,
Norma.
wow.
Yes, we are made for each other.
Oh.
Yes, you are.
So you made this.
Yeah.
Yes, I made that.
How do you make this? Not by the machine, by hand knitting.
Yes, by hand. Do you want to see a needle that I use?
Yes,
Sure.
I
please.
think I put it in
Because
here.
it's so delicate. Look
So-
at it. Look at the detail.
Yeah. So is this a traditional pastime? Because earlier we went to the what do you call it, the church,
The,
and we saw the women's circle
MMC?
doing by hand.
Yeah, she would take that along wherever she goes on road trips, and she
Oh,
does
wow.
it to pass time.
So it's knitting, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at it.
And this is the double net.
And what are you making right now?
I use slippers with the double net. These are from my son. He's 22 years.
Oh, sorry.
And I started them for my husband. And these are for Agnes' son.
Oh, okay.
I let them choose the colors.
Color?
I let them come and look in my drawer and they choose the colors. All my grandchildren.
Wow, that is such a treat. Not a lot of grandmothers do
No,
that
that's
nowadays.
So special. Such an honor. Huh?
So these are like little warm socks for you just to walk around in the house
When it's
when it's
cooler
cool.
than today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is.
The children, they like them for skating inside.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
say there are 10, 12 little children on shoes and they skate around. We don't have the ice ponds.
That's an interesting take. I think I'd like one to skate around.
Well,
I don't know if my mom would let me.
It's just
But-
amazing to see, Jer, that the generation is. And I heard they had another grandmother as a fourth. Yes.
And I also brought some doll clothes that my mom made for me when I was a young girl. She also knitted a sweater for my doll.
This is such a treat. I was saying this is a little girl's dream because you get to make your own clothes, make your clothes for your dolls,
Exactly.
and get creative.
So I see some quilts when I was walking in here.
I also
You made
this
a doll?
Yes.
Really?
Did Amanda tell you?
No, Amanda, you didn't tell us.
When she was a little girl, I had her picture on the computer and I made a big face and I put a paper there and traced up her face. And this doesn't look like
Let me
her.
see, Amanda. Let me see. You look like you.
Her hair changed a little.
And she has never
Your hair
had
grew.
a fat nose like this.
Oh yes.
wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I saw some quilts over there. Can we go see the quilts? Let's go. There, what an honor. Look at this.
Yeah, we're surrounded by seamstresses and
Yeah.
look at the intrinsic design of the quilts, of the clothing. It's such a treat being
Such a
here and getting to know each and every one
So,
of them.
can you tell us who these beautiful ladies are?
Well, right here, this is my grandma. She's
Grandma?
my dad's mom. She's in her 80s already. And this is my Aunt Elma. She's my dad's brother.
Sister.
Sister.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sister. And this is my mom. And this is Amanda. She's my daughter.
Yeah.
And all of you are seamstresses.
us
All
are
of you
seamstress.
sew.
Yes,
So you passed on the tradition.
that's right.
And can you tell us a little bit more about these beautiful quilts that are behind us? And all around us, actually.
Well, this is something that my aunt and my grandma both did for a hobby and to sell them, I guess, to make a few dollars. And yeah.
Well, they're very beautiful. How can people get in contact with you to buy these quilts?
Well, I would have to give you Elma's phone number, I guess.
Perfect. Then we can put it up on our video so people can get in contact with you because, Sean, if you notice, they're one of a kind.
Yeah.
Like every design is different.
This one is called an Irish quilt, and the design. And so what I did, I embroidered an Irish flower on here, and this is hand
Hand.
Oh,
embroidered.
you did that by
Yeah,
wow.
look at the
Hand
detail.
embroidered.
Yeah, I could feel it.
And how long does it take you to embroider it? Each flower.
Oh, I don't know, several hours.
Wow. So a lot of thought goes in, a lot of thought and love goes into making these quilts.
Yeah.
So you said it's an Irish quilt because of the design?
Yeah. This design is called Irish quilt, and then I put an Irish
Irish
flower
flower.
in here.
And what other designs do you have?
This is called Bargello. I think the design comes from, I got it from England. And you see this one is not finished yet, this is just the top.
Right.
But this is what I plan to sew on there to make it finished. It would make a difference if somebody said they want a king size or queen size, but I usually make queen size because then it fits either a
fits a
bigger
double
bag or a
or-
little bit smaller
Right.
bag. And so all these quilts with this design are, I cut them out first, the strips this way, and then I iron them just exactly to the right so that they interlock.
Oh, perfect.
And then I cut them different sizes. So my mom has done all the sewing. I do the cutting and she does the sewing. With all these, she has done probably 25 quilts like these already.
And I've seen some that are reversible. Do you do the reversible ones as well?
I usually just put like some kind of nice sheet
Backing.
cloth or a cotton from the back,
Okay.
and then in between I do cotton backing.
Oh, perfect. So
yes.
it's nice and warm.
Yeah.
Well, it's very beautiful. Thanks for having us and sharing this knowledge with us and sharing how beautiful your work is, because I mean, this has to take several hours.
Yeah.
Oh, many hours go into there. About 100 hours by the time it's finished.
Wow.
But you enjoy it. So
Oh,
it-
yeah,
it's
it's
fun.
fun.
So it's not like it's working.
And how do you choose the fabrics?
Oh yeah, that I should show you too, because like I start from dark to light, right? But then why wouldn't I do this one here or whatever? Yeah, it goes very much from dark to light, but I could show you in some other quilts. Like this one, why didn't I put this one over here? But you see how these three all match together and they all have that same, these all kind of, and then I had to add some more and that's what I had, so it kind of looks like two different blues, but at least if these three match, then
Then
the other
everything
one,
else is
like
good.
that one, you see?
Oh yeah, that one's very
How
beautiful.
that one, here is a brown, here's a brown background, but here's some brown on here. This
Right.
one match, and this one match, and then these two, because these flowers, and so that's where how it just
Yeah.
mingled one with
Yeah,
the other. the
you're a
colors.
designer in your own right.
From a big picture.
Look
Well,
at this
A
one.
lady from England taught me how to do it. And here too, you can see that these colors are in there. And this one doesn't have all these other colors, but still it matches in.
It ties everything in.
Good job.
I have some more over here where you could see.
Oh yeah.
I see someone running there. Why is she running?
Like this
Oh.
one, this is very, very
Yeah.
much loved by many people. They just love the design of a quilt like this.
And what design is this?
It's Bargello. You see
Oh, it's the same
a lot,
one?
it's the same, but as soon as you see a different color, it's kind of like, oh, it's a different quilt.
Yeah.
So I can stay very much with one design, which my mom just loves to make. Because she was calling me the other day and saying, hey, Alma, you're not going to stop making quilts soon, are you? Well, I said we need to have an outlet so that I can make more, because we can't just pile them up.
Right. And this color is beautiful.
Yeah, so this too, you can see first they have more of the dark colors without white in there, but then white's the more and more lighter, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
And
you have
then
to
you
have a good
see-
eye.
And you see the border, I also do it that way, from light to dark.
Yeah.
And if somebody would want a smaller quilt, I would maybe take out one border and then or make this one smaller, so the border can kind of, that you can organize how big you want the quilt.
And you said the largest that you do is king size, right? And
Here's another one. Here you can see too how the
Oh,
design
yeah.
just goes from.
like the gradient.
I mean, to me, to my mom, it gives such a satisfaction to see she's making these beautiful
What's her
designs.
age? 80.
Yeah. Mom, how old are you?
83.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
this
then you
is
have
beautiful.
Amanda that's 15, so it's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
Or
All the
daughter.
knowledge.
Ah, she's
also
running away.
15.
She sews?
She's mine.
She sews too?
Oh, no, she doesn't. So here's a green one.
Oh, I see like a ladybug.
Oh, but I fell in love with this one. This is so beautiful. Like the colors just pop.
Here's a totally different design.
And what design is this one?
This I called Crazy Quilt. You just take
Oh.
a patch and sew it on
Oh,
whichever way.
right,
But
yeah.
then you see the bare paw stitch. My aunt, she's calling me, can I make more? She wants me to, you know, so I have 2 older ladies who are asking me, bring me work to do. I need something to do. So this is how she does it. And then
And you said this is the bare paw
yeah,
stitch?
bare paw stitch. Long ago, they also, this is a very old-fashioned way to make quilts.
This is beautiful. And like you
But
said,
it's
it's
pretty.
old-fashioned, so that means that they used to take just whatever fabric they had and
That
stitch
was
it
the-
together.
That was the only way they ever did quilts.
I like
and
seeing
it's called
this.
Crazy Quilt because it doesn't
Yeah.
really have a pattern.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just putting
just
everything
crazy.
together.
And that's the same thing. It's just, you know, see the difference of the this in between and the star. So
And even though it's so many different colors, it still all
Blends.
matches. Yeah.
well, this and this makes it come together as well.
Right. And this is part of what was on the other quilt. This one here,
Yeah,
if you
so-
notice.
The
And
same cloth.
yeah.
So when I have saw something good, I buy.
I like this one. I like
Yeah.
bare paw. I like abstract. I like it.
This
The
is
crazy.
the Crazy Quilt.
I
And
did-
then I do them with many different stars, you know, like this one has red. I once did a purple one that went to the US. So,
Nice.
This is very beautiful.
Well, thank you very much
Yeah.
for allowing us in your home
And for giving us a grand
and
tour.
introducing you to your
And teaching us
family.
about the stitches, of course, and the different types of quilts that you
yeah.
guys make.
and then once the bare paw is finished, the whole quilt has to be, we put it on those big sticks and then we quilt it by
Quilt it.
hand everywhere.
I tried to convince Sean to try it out today, but he wouldn't budge, so I had to give it a go. And maybe I didn't fail, but I could do better.
Yeah.
It's quite relaxing to do it
Oh,
because I didn't want to get up. I wanted to finish what I was
really
doing.
like to do the quilting because when you're quilting, you can meditate more and listen to songs or listen to messages or pray or it's just for me it's sometimes
Calm.
I'm just calm and I'm just ecstasy by the time.
That's
You know,
amazing.
It's just,
Fulfilling.
yeah, it's a fulfilling job to do the quilting. I really like it.
And I hope you continue
Yes.
longer than mom of 85, 95, and 105 years.
And I hope we can share your work so that people can reach out to you and look at the talent that we have in Belize and how close it is to everyone so they can, you know, come and purchase them or maybe get in contact with you. I don't know if someone can ask you to do a particular color so you can make a quilt like that.
Yeah, I have many colors here and I can do different sizes and as you see I have many tops but I don't know if I want to quilt them already before I know
You have a buyer.
Right.
or you know I always have some quilts already but
And this would
Yeah.
cost me average.
Yeah, just
You don't have to tell me.
ballpark range because we know that it varies on the size and on the pattern as well.
well this one I feel like is more work but still my range usually is around $800
Right, and it's
for
all
queen size.
Mhm.
and it's a really good deal considering that this is
No.
handmade.
Of course.
This is handmade, all of it. So, I mean, we have to take advantage of
course.
the tradition that's being passed on here, the culture, and you know, support local Belizeans.
Of course.
This
Well,
is
again,
so
thank
beautiful.
you so much, sir. Thank you.
So you mentioned that your mom helps you, and she's 83 years old. She still has a passion for this. Is there any way that we can meet her?
Sure.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Let's go.
It's a very big one.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Geraldine. Thank you for allowing us to see your work. It's very beautiful, and I'm sure that you take a lot of pride in it. All the beautiful designs and having to come up with the patterns and the color schemes. It must take a lot of time.
When we get old, we have not a lot of time.
Oh, I hope to have that much time. I have to try my hand at quilting because it's such a beautiful thing. And you know, we tried it out at the church, and you really get sucked into it because you want to get every stitch right, and you have to concentrate. And how long have you been quilting?
How long I've been doing this?
Yes.
I'm not doing it. How much do you know?
From when you were born.
That's like 20 years ago. You're a young
Oh
lady.
God.
Of late, I've been sewing a lot of shirts.
Shirts.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
made 8 shirts for her grandson.
Oh wow. So you don't only do quilting, you.
No, it's not only the clothes.
Wow. And what's your favorite thing to sew?
What's that?
What's your favorite thing to sew?
Well, maybe it is shirts.
The
But
shirts?
but I enjoy the quilts too.
Okay.
I had 12 sons, so I had reason to learn to sew shirts.
Yes. Of
12
course.
sons.
I would
And
learn
how many
to sew
daughters?
Right? Yeah, she's my daughter.
So 12 sons.
And
I
one
have 2
daughter.
daughters living, 1 died. So I had
Okay.
3 daughters. But the
15.
Sorry
sons,
to hear.
sons, 2 of them are grandpa.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm.
But you know, with so many kids, I would learn to sew as well, and then you can make sure that everything fits. You don't have to be looking and worrying about something fits too big or something fits too small.
No.
Well, thank you for having us in your home.
Pardon?
Thank you for having us here.
Yes, thank
Thank
you very
you.
much, and thank you for giving us some time because I know you're very busy.
No, I'm not very busy.
She says she have a lot of time now.
Yes, but she could be quilting
She could
or
be
doing
quilting.
something else.
And Amanda, is Amanda learning? Is she learning how to
I
quilt?
don't know. She doesn't come and tell me.
Oh boy! Well, we have to get her to learn.
Yeah, we'll call now every week and ask.
Well, thank you again.
Yes, thank you very
so,
much.
so very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Please.
Make we go.